Come on in and join the fun. Learn about my week and then some. Watch A4 Sky Vlogs. Yeah. Hello once again, audience. It is I, Dan here, aka A4 Sky, and another video on A4 Sky Vlogs. A4 Sky Vlogs. So, I found out last month, December, the end of 2025, that Arizona had a lot of different flavors come out. I don't know if it was last year alone or between last year and the year before, but we have this whipped pineapple orange. With the whipped pineapple orange fruit juice cocktail, and it is delicious. But yeah, for the, what was it, a 12 pack for $12.99. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong. There was like 6 or 7 other different things. I have another flavor thing coming in, but I use these in my water for work. And how I do it is, I used to use coffee, but I have to back off the amount of caffeine I'm consuming for my heart. And so I pretty much have 0 caffeine. Well, I have like a tenth of the caffeine I usually do during the week. But anyway, yeah. So I I put half of one of these in in my mixer here. Let me show you. In my mixer, my Ravenclaw mixer, and I add the rest water, and then every time I drink, how many ounces are we looking at here for each time? About 10 ounces. Every time I drink 10 ounces out of there, I add 10 ounces of water to replace. So that way, 1, I get tasty water. 2, I hydrate. And 3, I drink more water. Yeah. Off to work I go. I forgot to upload the Kitten Chronicles video for today, so I'm 3 minutes late. Yeah. Well, I have run out of time. As in, I might not have time to record when I get to work. I'm heading there now, currently. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Whew, I made it. Made it safely. Yep, that's just how the story goes. Oh, yeah, I was being a little weird there, huh? I could not keep a straight face because of it. Yeah, shit, what was I gonna say? I had a lot of big stuff I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. The last vlog I did mention the that theory for I titled it with the theory for Stranger Things, how there's going to be like another episode, whatever. But I only briefly talked about it. If you watch the video, I only briefly talk about it for maybe 2-3 minutes in the video. Towards the end, I think it was either Thursday or Friday's part. I don't know if it was day 4 or 5's part. But I spent probably 2 minutes actually talking about it. The conformity gate, that's what it was. Yeah. And I got decent, like, it's one of my most viewed vlogs, but it's my most disliked vlog too. I don't care. I have so many videos that all my likes I have balance it out just fine. It's fine if one video gets a crap ton of dislikes and is down below a certain percentage for likes versus dislikes. It's not gonna hurt my channel. Yeah, I'm gonna head in now. I gotta get headed in for work. Gotta get going, gotta get working. Yeah, I love exhausting myself. I love doing this to myself. It's for the grind, it's for the money. I do enjoy the paychecks from it. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I was just watching some Ted Lasso stuff, and this world needs more Ted Lassos in it. It does. does such a heartwarming show. It brings back a lot of faith in humanity when I watch stuff like that. It's definitely one of the greatest, we'll say live action, because I watch a lot of anime, those that don't know, Japanese anime. It's one of the greatest live action shows ever created, and definitely in my top 10. It's in my top 10. Look at, you can see my breath. I am excited for season 3. Is that what it is? Season 3? Season 4? The new season. Whatever the new season is coming out this year. It's coming out soon too. I think this month, next month. I know it's coming up. It's coming up. And I'm excited. I very interested to see where they go with it. Yeah. When the previous season ended, so yeah, maybe I was 3. So maybe this is the 4th season. When the previous season ended, I was like, oh, they have to do a spin-off with Roy Kent and Jamie Tart. They have to, right? They didn't. They're having another season, and I believe they're bringing both back. Roy Kent, I'm pretty sure, is back. Jamie Tart, though, I don't know. I hope he's back. I really like Jamie Tart and Roy Kent's chemistry there. Chemistry. No, they're not lovers. No, just their friendship, like how it built, and yeah. Bunch of Ted Lasso talk. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so for Jujutsu Kaisen, so I can actually watch new episodes. Those I'm pretty sure every episode, every episode, every vlog I do, I think I briefly talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. The past 2 or 3. Oh my gosh, my nose is running because it's so cold in here. I found a way to get it Crunchyroll, and it's through Amazon, because I pay Amazon pays Crunchyroll, so they can't mess up my payment method that way, can they? They can't be like, oh, sorry, we won't take your payment method, because Amazon takes my payment. So I'm good with Crunchyroll. Guess I don't need all those mangas that I have. I don't need to collect the rest, because I'll get to watch them on screen. Anyway, I'm going to end up ending today's part of the vlog for day 1. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching day 1, at least. I can't guarantee that it'll be as good the next day or the day after, because I pretty much just go on the fly with it. It's not scripted or anything. I just bam, 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 bam. There we go. It's like an update video almost. Just tells you what's happening throughout my week. Yeah. See you in day 2. Ooh, yeah, day 2. Here we go. Day 2 of the week. What is today? Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know at all. I'm running about the same time as yesterday. Slow to go this morning. Really slow to go. Oh my gosh. Could not get up even though I got to sleep. Really good time last night. And I stayed asleep too. On like Sunday into Monday. I think I don't know if I already talked about this on here. I talked about it yesterday at work. With the guys at work. But yeah, Sunday night, I woke up like every hour, pretty much on the hour, and it was so annoying. For 8 hours straight, I did that. I woke up 8 times. This last night though, I fell asleep about half an hour later, but I stayed asleep. All right, off I go. All right, so I have braised pork belly for lunch today, from Japanese restaurant I ordered food from last night. I can't remember, Japanese something Japanese sauce chicken. I can't remember what it's called. I really wish I could remember. Maybe after I get to work I'll look it up and tell you what it's called. The chicken last night was delicious. Not super flavorful, just right in spices, just right. It was great. All right. Well, yeah, later today I'm going, actually, I'm not going to be able to come out on lunch. I have too big of a meal, as I was saying, the braised pork belly, Japanese style, I have for lunch today. And, yeah, it's too big for me to bring out here. I'm going to eat it all inside the building. So my lunch will be inside the building, and I do not record inside the building, since there are, yeah, not allowed to take pictures or record anything in the building. Risk of being fired. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Shit, what was I gonna say? Dungeon Crawl or Carl. I want to talk about that so much, but I don't have the time. I do have to head in now. Actually, there was something I wanted to do on my phone. I have about a minute to do that. Yeah, I wanted to take care of that. And then tomorrow I'll talk about Dungeon Crawler Carl. Oh my gosh, like I want to talk about it now, but I don't have the time. So today's a short day, Tuesday. Short day Tuesday. See you tomorrow. Day 3. I am running late. Like 2 minutes later than yesterday. I'm not really in a hurry to get to work this morning though, so as long as I leave within the next 2 minutes, I'll be fine. I'll make it there fine. Yeah, I don't plan on recording anything out in the vehicle when I get there, so yeah. So, shoot, what was it I wanted to talk about? I can't even remember now at this point. Oh yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl. That's right. So I finished book 2 of the series. I fully see why it has went as big as it has. You got one person doing pretty much a full cast worth of voices. How it was written too. Very well written. It's a lot of fun. It's a very, very fun Audible. That's what I do, is listen to the Audible. Obviously, big on Audibles. Yeah, I do have to get going though. See you out there. Whoa. Oh, great. My garbage can's been blown open, but no garbage anywhere because it's all heavy shit in there. Oh, yeah, I don't have time to fix it. As I said, I am running late. I'm actually running 3 minutes behind, so not fun at all. Now I'm a little worried. Holy shit. Now I'm a little worried that I might not make it on time. Might not. I don't know. I hate rushing, and then I hate also when I get there rushing because I like to sit and kind of mentally prepare myself for several minutes. Whew, only have about a minute. Oh shit. Okay, just checking to make sure. Whoa, I'm a mess right now. Oh my gosh, I can't even hold my phone. Yeah, I'll come out on lunch. Obviously, absolutely today. Yeah, I don't have a large lunch, so just have a bunch of snacks. Let me clean that. So yeah, I'll be out then, and then I will talk further. I don't even think I'm actually centered in my spot. I gotta get going though. Real quick though, I did want to talk about Audible some more. I do still have 1 credit on Audible. I don't know what to use it on. I don't know if I want to use it on Dungeon Crawler Carl Book 3, if I want to use it on one of the other series I've been listening to. I can't remember what it's called. There's a series with a vampire who is, I think, 500 years old, and he has to save the world all the time, and if he dies, then the world ends. So, and yes. So it's a high stakes series. It's written very similar, like the language used in it and the jokes thrown in, to Dungeon Crawler Carol. I do have to look and see if it's the same author, because it's very similar style. Just not the role-playing game aspects. It's more like a IRL. Yeah. Before I forget, Preternatural Chronicles is what the series is called. Okay, so Dungeon Crawler Carol, amazing series. At least the 2 books I listened to. Today at work I've been listening to music, but the last quarter I am going to put on the rest of my Learn Italian while driving Audible. So I picked up about 3 phrases from memory, just from listening to the Audible. This is my 3rd time through. Che tempo fa? That's what's the weather like. What was the other one? Me ne frega, which is I couldn't care less. And sassy, I like it. There's a lot of sassy phrases on that Audible, and sexual phrases too. I don't remember any of those though. So, what was the other thing I wanted to say? There was another one, and I'm blanking on it right now. Ooh, let's pull my hood down. Oh, my hair's crazy. Damn it! I can't think of the 3rd one. Why am I blanking right now? Oh, Quis Fortuna. Quis Fortuna. There we go. Tough luck. Yeah, there we go. Some of that sass brought in. Some Italian sass, Italian language sass. Italiano. Yeah. Anyway, back to Dungeon Crawler Carol. Sorry, I just wasted a minute. Well, I didn't waste a minute. I just, yeah, I changed subjects for a total minute. Dungeon Crawler Carol, first 2 books, really good. Can't wait to listen to the 3rd one. I think that's going to be the next one I get with my credit for this month. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get volume 3 for Dungeon Crawler Carol. I'll listen to it next week. But yeah, so I have that. Probably every month I'm gonna just keep getting another one of those Dungeon Crawler Carol books, unless they're on sale. If they're back down to the $5.99 or $6.99, whatever, I think it was $5.99. It ended up being for the first 2 that I bought. If any of the other ones end up going on sale for that price, I'm picking them up, and I'm going to add them instead of using the credits, because I got 2 for the price of, I think it was like 10 cents less than a credit. Yeah, it was $5.99 or $6.99, something like that. And then obviously there is tax on it, so yeah, I think it was $5.99, and then there's tax on it. So that bumps it up to, what is that? Per credits, $14.90 something, I want to say. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching up to day 3, and I'll see you in day 4. All right, day 4. I gotta get going. I gotta get moving. It's very snowy out. The road conditions are not great, so I'm gonna have to leave 15 minutes earlier. So I gotta get going like right now. I gotta eat my breakfast. Maybe I'll skip breakfast. I don't know. I might skip breakfast. So that way I can clean my vehicle off and head off to work, and get there in a safe and timely manner. Weather report with Dan. Yeah, weather and traffic. Yeah. I have like 5 minutes before I'm gonna start getting ready to leave, so that way I can leave 10-15 minutes early. Yeah. Yeah, getting ready now. It's not super cold yet. It will be. Do I want another layer? I don't know. It's gonna be very cold when I come home from work. Single digits. But the snow will pretty much be done up where I live. So I don't know if I want to take the main, like the throughway, which could take forever, or take the back ways, which is a guarantee within a certain minute range, you know? Throughway, so one of the things with the GPS is it will say, oh, the throughway is going to take this long, right? Well, usually, when weather conditions like this, it's twice the time that the GPS says for driving on the throughway. So, but if I take a side street, if I take the back way home, or at least the back way to the throughway, it usually takes what the GPS says. Time to go play in the snow. So I went from 10 minutes ahead to now only 7 minutes ahead. I gotta get going though. You can see a bunch of snow still on the windows, but I do have to scrape that off real quick, and hopefully the drive isn't too bad. Okay, I'm heading in. It only took me 5 extra minutes to get here, so I'm glad I left the 5 minutes early. Actually, no, it took me longer. It took me like 8 extra minutes. So I got here 2 minutes later than usual. I do have to head in, though. I will talk with you on my way in. I'm gonna walk in and record while I'm, yeah. It's less snow here at least. So the roads get lighter the closer to work I got. Because they did say that the weather, I know today I'm talking about weather, but they were saying the further north you are, closer to Lake Ontario, the more snow you'll get. So, I mean, I'm seeing it right here. Yep. What is this? 10 miles south of where I live, and it's half the amount of snow dropped. So, big difference. Whew. Yeah, I'm not coming. I might come out to my vehicle on lunch. I don't know. It's gonna be colder, so I don't know if I'm going to want to do that. Yeah, I got Dungeon Crawler Carl Volume 3, and I'm gonna be listening to that a little bit today. I forgot my phone charger, so I'm going to go 4 hours without listening to anything. Oh no. No, I need my battery to last in case of any emergency. But I'm going to put the phone on power saving stuff again. So possibly see you tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to talk more about Dungeon Crawler Carl. Woo! Okay, so I'm listening to the 3rd book, and I think they get better with each book. They do. So those that don't know Dungeon Crawler Carl, so before I say all this morning it was all weather stuff, talking about snow, talking about my drive, all that. So I'm making up for it, obviously. Going to nerd out a little bit here. Dungeon Crawler Carl is a series that is a literature RPG, and it takes place where Earth is wiped out by alien, not alliance. I can't remember what they're called, but it's like a governmental system for the universe, and they wipe the Earth out, and I think 4 million people are kept alive to participate in this contest, where you level up, you get skills, you get armor, all these different things. So you're pretty much the earth is turned into like this role-playing world, where it's all a dungeon and there's different floors, and you have a certain amount of time to get as strong as possible, get as many items as possible on each floor before the floor disintegrates. And if you're not off the floor in time, you're dead. So the whole thing is pretty much this big show that the whole universe watches for entertainment, and they vote, or vote, but they also, it's like how you know how TV is, popular people, all that. So you're trying to get as many followers as possible. It feels like YouTube sometimes. Either you sink or swim. Anyway, but yeah, so everyone is trying to get as many viewers as possible. You're trying to get sponsorships from all these galactic companies, and that give you cooler armor, cooler like stuff that benefits you inside this world. And once you get to a certain floor, you can make a contract where you actually live, and you leave the dungeon and you go live in the rest of the universe, wherever, depending on the contract you made. Yeah, it's that's a slightly similar concept to a couple things one of the series I listened to, other than it's not as wide, or the series I listen to is not as widespread as Dungeon Crawler Carol, and you don't get sponsorships in the other series I listen to. So that idea has been put out there, it has been written before, but this one is dungeons instead of on a world, where it's pretty much you're just on a planet that was created out in the middle of the universe for the contests themselves. Yeah, this one is you go through the dungeons. Anyway, I do have to head in now. Lunch is up. So, thank you for watching up to day 4. I ran out of time. I ran myself short. See you in day 5. Day 5. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Day 5. Last day of the week. Gotta make sure I grab my gloves there. Cold out, from my understanding. I didn't look at the temperature, but I looked at what the weather was supposed to be today. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm just gonna, see how the weather conditions are without checking the temperature. Absolutely. So, yeah, the week is over. Well, pretty much. The last day of the week. The last day. Put my boots on. There we go. All right. I don't know why I went through an accent like that. And today is High Vis Friday. Show my belly. High Vis Friday. I'm wearing a High Vis shirt. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this week's vlog. I know I did nerd out yesterday with the Dungeon Crawler Carl. I am more than halfway through. What do I have left? I think I have 8 hours left. So I should be able to finish the 3rd book today at work. Oh my gosh, I hate how this side of my hair does that. That's why my hair is usually messy. So it blends in with the weirdness right there. I'm heading out there. Gotta brush my vehicle off. I am leaving a little early. 2 minutes, 3 minutes early. Finally, there's like no wind out. We did get about 1.5 feet of snow, not too bad. Yeah, when I got home yesterday, Lindsay blow dried. She blow dried the snow away. The driveway. Wow, I can't even speak. She blow dried the driveway. She snow blowed the driveway. Snow blowed. Oh my gosh, how could I... Blooper! I'm keeping it in. I like to sometimes make fun of myself for... or, well, not make fun of myself. I like to laugh at myself occasionally. Anyway, so she snowblowed, I shoveled. And we still ended up with probably 3 more inches of snow after that in the driveway. So I'm letting my windshield thaw right now while the vehicle warms up, and then I'm heading off to work. I don't know if I'm coming out on lunch or not. No, I was checking my windshield there to see if the crack went further over. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do any more during lunch time. Probably not. So I'm recording now. I do actually have to head off now, though. So we'll see you in the work parking lot. All right, I have a couple minutes here. I didn't really talk about too much this week, did I? Other than Dungeon Crawler Carol. I can't remember the rest. Oh yeah, the Crunchyroll. How I'm going through Amazon now to get Crunchyroll, so I can watch all the new Jujutsu Kaisen episodes. I thought Jujutsu Kaisen had the English episodes out like 2 days after the release of the Japanese. Am I wrong with the show? One of the shows on Crunchyroll did that. Like every episode, there'd always be an English one. I think it was Jujutsu Kaisen. There was an English episode 2 days later, or the dub instead of the subtitles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, I talked a little bit about that. Magic the Gathering Lorwyn series. Whoa, what is that? What is that connecting to? Is there a face on there? There's that too. The Lorwyn set came out. The pre-release came out today, but I did not do any local. I didn't do it with the local shop. I went with where I could get deals, cheaper prices for it. Cleaning my windshield right now. Yeah, I went for saved a bunch of money. Saved like $50 on everything I bought for it. Total saved. So can't go wrong with that. Anyway, bargain shopping. That's all I have for this week. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, night, afternoon. We do one of these every week. I do one of these every week. We'll see you in the next video. Boop. Make sure to, right here, watch this video. Ooh, check the video. Look at that. Look at that video. That is a wonderful video. I think you should check it out. Subscribe. You can subscribe too. Oh, for more videos? Ah, yeah. That'd be great. I'd much appreciate it.